Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, DK's adventure. In the last episode, we conquered the deep depths of the coral reef, taking on the likes of the shark beast Finn, earning ourselves the second and final key to Rabbid Kong's lair in one fell swoop. Although taking a few battle scars with us, we made it out of the fight pretty well. Although with a hiccup of accidentally knocking out Rabbid Peach due to a misunderstanding of Finn's spinning hammer melee variation of what would be a villain sight. But without that all said and done, and us now on Rabbid Kong's doorstep, our journey deeper into the depths of the ravified Runic jungle that Rabbid Kong now calls home truly begins. And honestly, with World 3 now here, let's be honest here, who even knows what's going to happen now that we're literally knocking on Rabbid Kong's doorstep. And based on the washing machine, like we did with the World 1 and World 2, apparently World 4 did indeed end with four levels, which was interesting, because World 1 ended with 6. And apparently World 3 only has 5. So it's kind of weird that they're kind of like mix and matching, because that's not the case how it was back when we were doing the previous levels when it came to the original part of Kingdom Battle. Not really sure what's going on there, but I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing a World 4 or not based on that. But with that being said, it's probably possible. I think there probably will be a World 4. It would make sense. It would fit in the theme with the original Kingdom Battle just in general. But with that being said, let's get into 3-1. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It looks like Rabbid Kong's definitely mad that we finally stepped inside his territory. He has been watching this whole time, but he's got some nice inky coconuts barrages going on, it looks like. Don't know how that's going to affect us, but ink normally, when it drops on us, it stops us from attacking. So probably that's what's going to end up happening if we get hit by those. But I guess we'll find out. It's raining ink-filled coconuts. Ouch. Why couldn't they just be blueberries? Okay, here we go. A whole new enemy type. The Summoner. Incorrigible Invokers. We did see a small hint about these guys with the fact of one of our weapons. So here we go, a Summoner. Obviously, more than likely going to summon enemies, but maybe I'm wrong. If my readings are correct, those are summoners. Guess what? They have summoning skills. We must defeat all the summoners, otherwise we'll fight an endless battle in the coconut rain. Okay, so are they going to summon ears, or are they going to summon straight-up enemies? Because they easily could just spawn them on top of us. But it looks like call to arms one or more enemies, as well as healing. So these are the healers now. Okay, so they got rid of the healing enemies, or the supporters, for these guys. Do they have the grenade ducks? They do. Interesting. So instead of them just straight-up being supporters, they're straight-up a whole new name and everything. Okay, then. So this would be our supporter enemy. Okay. Interesting. Well, it makes sense. They do have the little thing on the back of them, just like the supporter enemies, I guess you could say. But now they have a little bit extra for them, healing and summoning, which can be pretty dangerous. But there's 4 enemies on map, and all of them are summoners. All with 130 HP with push grenade ducts. And 130 HP. Okay, with a healing of 30%. Interesting. Also, I found out something. I was reading the tips and tricks area. You could apparently throw like that. I didn't even know that was a thing, but the tips and tricks thing said you could team jump like that. Which is kind of cool. I might need to try that if we could get one to work in a way that it would work. But I'm not really sure if it will work, but it's definitely worth a try. For sure. I definitely should try it at least once one of these times, if I can think of a way to use it, because it definitely sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting to try. But what I want to try and do here is obviously when we want to blast this guy with our special little jump and grump jump little ability here. And probably do it twice. Because what we can actually we can knock him out completely. But the thing is we need to bring him to us first. So what I think we should do with him is see what we can do over here. Maybe we can bounce off of... Well, we're already bouncing. We don't have double jump. Wish we did. But Luigi's only the only person with that. Which is a little unfortunate. And I think we should be able to drop this Banshee too, if we do this right. So let's see here. Let's see if we could send this entry through. Because we probably could. Can you just go through the pipe, or... Oh, wait a minute, it doesn't go through the pipe at all. Huh. Okay, then. Well, that does no damage like that, so I'm not really sure about that one. But other than that, let's see what we could do with Rabbid Cranky here if we do move. Not very much we can do. Because I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong will be able to do what he wants to do. If we do this right. Also, we need to make sure where these coconuts are falling. Because I didn't actually double check of our positionings with those. It looks like we're safe though. But definitely need to be careful with those. Because you never honestly know. I'm going to say this position is safer. In my opinion. Could be wrong. But I think we should be fine. As long as we do this the way that we're doing it. Can't really do long story, but we can maybe set up Stink Eye in case one of these summoners decides to make their way over here. But I think we should be fine with our positioning for the most part. Because as long as, however way these enemies really work, technically really shouldn't have done that way, to be honest. But we did get to see the double Stink Eye there. But it did bring this guy up closer to me in a way that it might end up working a little bit better. So let's see here. It's probably better just to blast this guy with the Quake like a Leaf weapon we have. Didn't break it, but I was kind of hoping we'd hit him. We can either go for a blast here, like this, or we could just go for Donkey Kong and go safety. Because he's right next to me, I might as well just knock him out, honestly. There's no reason to not do so, honestly. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much our turn there. We got rid of one of the summoners, though. And we get to see the coconuts come down. Oh, they make new spots, I think. Because I just saw one spawn in an area that didn't have a little bit of a marker on it before. Okay, what are you doing exactly? I see you summoning. How did that bounce? You just threw that into out of bounds area. Okay. Weird. I don't know how that works, but apparently he's allowed to do that. But they're preparing to summon enemies, though. I don't know if they're going to summon them immediately or not. That's the real question. It looks like they have to wait a whole turn. Oh, and of course Rabbid Peach got hit by the coconut. Well, that's not good. It's really not good, actually. Well, what I could do is go like this. Jump you on over. I don't think the coconuts are going to hit the same spot twice. But I'm not too sure on that, though. That's a real good question. Well, we could throw this at him. Would that... Actually, I just thought of something. If we put them to sleep, does that cancel their incantation to summon? That would be another thing to check. Because who really knows when it comes to that either. Well, I could drop you right on top of this guy. Which may end up being pretty good. Might end up doing that just because. Because you never honestly know. But we do also have the DK jump here. Then we could bring DK through like that. Which may also be good. And then it looks like I might be able to do something like this, actually. Which I might actually like. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this, actually. Because then Donkey Kong gets into a better position where he might actually be able to do a little bit more from where he currently is, while also giving Cranky a little bit extra to do as well. Okay, other than that, let's see here. Definitely kind of up to whatever we can do here. It's definitely blast this guy into next century, though. That's 100% what we do. Make sure he doesn't summon his enemies, because we do not need that to happen. let's be honest there. But Rabbid Cranky, honestly, it's better if you go through Rabbid Peach first. That's definitely not where we want to go. But maybe, I'm not really sure. We could jump off of Donkey Kong, maybe. And get a little bit of a better positioning, which might end up working. I'm wondering if we do jump off of Donkey Kong, or if we have to... Yeah, we have to be jumped on or thrown by Donkey Kong to get our cleansing jump. Which could be, you know, good if we can actually get it. But the thing is kind of really depends on how we position ourselves, to be honest. But... let's see here. Can't really see any enemies from here. We could set up Harry Eye just in case if the summoner's enemies decide to make their way over here. And then, kind of unfortunate because I actually did want to jump on top of Rabbid Peach's head, but I accidentally messed that up and didn't double check where Rabbid Cranky could move, to be honest. But maybe that won't be a problem. I guess we'll find out with the coconuts here. Of course, Rabbid Peach got hit twice. I think they always hit us, at least with one of our characters, I think. Unless he's specifically targeting Rabbid Peach, which would make a lot of sense, honestly. Based on the fact that, well, he does have a nice little vengeance when it comes to Rabbid Peach, based on what we saw earlier. Also, nice try on the shield, you're not keeping that. And we also hit your friend, too. So, thank you for that. And you didn't really get much from that vampire, either. Thankfully, we're behind 100% covers, too. And that guy's basically knocked out. So anything he just tried to do kind of hurts him. Can they hurt their own allies with that? That's one thing I'm wondering about. Okay, I don't know how I bounced that way, but sure. Not... Okay, I don't know how that really makes any sense, but interesting. Hopefully, I don't... Well, he hit his ally there, and it did 0 damage to him. Well, it broke it... Actually, no, it broke his shield, actually. Okay. Interesting. Well, what we do normally when it comes to grabbing, we do 70 damage. It's 100 damage to throw them out of the map. So, probably better to just throw you out, honestly. Only thing is how do we do it? Honestly, I think it's like this. Because the thing is the summoner is what we're going to be dealing with in a second. Is there a way to drop you completely out, though? I think, like, this is our way, honestly. So let's do it like that. So, you're coming with me, you're getting thrown right out of the map, and you're not getting any freebies. Because what we're going to do is we're going to dash into you in a second. So we don't have to waste any turns doing this. We could dash into you, actually, too. Which we'll end up doing. We'll try and get rid of this guy as much as we can. While also trying to stay out of range of the summoner. Summoner's too far away to really reposition himself, so we should be perfectly fine to kind of jump right here-ish, I think. And maybe, just maybe, get a freebie on this other guy as well. Because we might be able to get over to the other guy if we do this right. Definitely up to if we get over there in time. But I do see a free banana ring here, so let's definitely go for that. And we hit 2 things out of bounds there, which is kind of funny. And that actually knocked out the other guy. Cool. I'll definitely take that. Other than that, is there another way of getting over here? In a short amount of time? Not really. There's only 2 ways. Either pipe. Okay. Well, what we can do is Rabbid Peach can come over here and hopefully get a little bit of something to do. Because right now, she's not really having the best time here when it comes to dealing with these enemies. Because she's been kind of coconutted this entire time. And also, I probably should have healed, actually, there. But I think she'll be fine. She has her shield. But ink coconuts are coming back in. Hopefully we don't get hit again. Okay, it didn't hit me that time. But it's definitely barraging. But thankfully we didn't get hit there at all. But he is preparing to summon another ally, though. But thankfully, they do have to wait a whole turn. So even if he hits me, he only does a little bit of damage, and we have the shield. So, thankfully it's not too bad that we got hit there. But the thing is those barrages did not like us, and ooh, hello, you got brought right to me. I really, really like that. Okay. What we could do here is we can get Donkey Kong, like, right on top of him. I'm trying to make sure we can heal everybody. That's my real kind of, like, idea here. We can bring you, like, here-ish. This should keep you out of range of it, I think. And then, let me just double-check the range of this. Yeah, that should be good. So we'll knock Donkey Kong right on over to here. Actually, wait a minute. Can I heal him from here? Nope, just out of range. Would be good to upgrade the range of that, though, for healing. But I think as long as we move you, like, here-ish, we should be fine. Because we should be easily able to smack him out, to be completely honest. I'm more wanting to just make sure everybody's nice and healed as much as possible. And, honestly, we can just go for a nice Law of Macaw, since we do have the extra damage anyways. Was just gonna smash you, but doesn't really matter, honestly, at that point. Also, looks like those summon allies for them did not like anything to do with that fight. Run, you curs, run! Tell all the other curs that BeepO's coming for them. Yep, we're definitely coming for them indeed. And they are not gonna like what we have in store, that's for sure. After that beatdown for Coconut Shunt. That was the name for that? Huh. But 4 or 5, not bad. We would have a perfect run so far if I didn't mess up on that melee AoE villain site. I really didn't even notice that her HP was that low in the last one. I'm sad about that because we were doing so good and we hadn't had a loss yet. Also, what's going on with that spider? It's an interesting design for a spider. Huh. It's like a scarab beetle mixed with a spider, honestly. But, we did get some more money. So, let's see here. We might want to start upgrading here. Just in case. Ooh, area damage of 4 instead of 3. That could be good. That could be really good. Summoners or bucklers? We see a decent amount of bucklers. This might actually be better. Buckler Knuckler. The ground pound is especially devastating to bucklers, which is only fair since they are always hiding behind those annoying shields. Which is true. We'll definitely throw that on, because I feel like that's definitely going to come in handy. Honestly, what kind of sentries do we have now? We have an increased percentage, which would definitely come in handy. Mobster. That's an interesting one. We really need to increase Rabbid Cranky's little grenade here, though, because this barrel bolt we kind of been neglecting a little bit. Other than that, we're pretty set in stone for them. But Donkey Kong has 3 points now, so we can easily go for something now. Thing is what do we want? Because we can grab anything of our choosing right now. And honestly, there's so many options. This one, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Feral Attraction. Magnet Groove becomes so groovy it always lures enemies as close as possible. Does this and this kind of counteract each other, though? Because this says that, you know, but maybe this just makes it so they pack up as much as possible. Which hasn't really been a problem. So, three runes for that kind of seems like a waste at the same time. I'm going to say we go for Hairy Eye, I think. Just for the fact that we get it quicker. Which might actually make things better for us. Because the thing is if we can get this down to 1 turn, that would actually make things really interesting for that as well. Because then we can have, like, kind of full range on everything again. And then, honestly, for Cranky, I'm kind of... I either want to get this dash or I want to get this cooldown decrease. That's honestly my options here. And then, honestly, for Rabbid Peach here, I think I kind of want to just save for the dash, I think. Because the thing is having the extra dashes would be nice again. Because having multi-dash is really nice in general. Because it's extra damage, and since we're dealing with so many enemies, it might come in handy a little bit better. Also, something is... Oh, here you are. Nice little vacuum in a rabbit.
I'm not sure that's the worst place for those rabbits for now. We'll empty the canister when we have the time.
Yeah, sure, BeepO. They'll definitely empty the canister. That poor rabbit will be stuck in there forever. But I saw a puzzle piece over on the other side there, so we need to find a way over there while also doing this puzzle. I see this over here, so we're definitely dropping that there. Okay, there's a yellow button over there. It looks like we might need to drop something here in order to go there. Other than that, we can go that way to continue our path. But I think we pressed this yellow button, which ended up having something inside it, which didn't really look like that, but I'll definitely take it. But there we go. Cool. Now we can go grab our puzzle piece too while we're over here. It looks like we might want to push this all the way over. Other than that, looks like we can make our way through the other pipe over there. Looks like we're trying to get to that banana pipe though, based on how everything looks here though. And it shouldn't be too hard to do that, since all we need to do is just push that, press the yellow button again, and there we go, perfect. Now we just need to hit that blue button to open up the path towards our little treasure chest up there. Probably going to be a soundtrack or a map though. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Looks like, nope, it's a 3D model for the tropical buckler, which we'll take. Definitely like the little, just collectibles in general. They're definitely pretty cool to just look at. Although, you can't do much with them, but I definitely do like being able to look at them and kind of see, like, the designs of things and all the, like, different pictures and have the songs for later. It's definitely not a bad thing. But here we go, 3-2. Get washing machine parts back, that means we're dealing with collectors again. But where are they? Oh, there they are. All hiding in the very back. Wow, there's a lot of them. That's about 5 right there, but there could be another one somewhere else. We'll definitely double check. But there, okay, nope, it's 5 of them. There's 5 wash machine parts. Okay. So, other than those, we have bucklers, 2 bucklers, and then 5 collectors. Okay. But they really like mixing up the bucklers and the collectors together. Which isn't a bad thing for us, because those things are actually pretty easy to deal with, for the most part. But the idea here is moving right here, tossing you directly on top of this guy is probably our best bet, honestly. Just because of the fact that we could do a decent amount with this, honestly. I really like the combo you could do with Donkey Kong and Rabbid Cranky, though. They definitely have a huge combo potential. And Rabbid Peach can also help with it, too, at the same time, depending on how you do it. Let's figure out where Rabbid Peach wants to go real quick. I think she can maybe make her way to the right side of the map if she wanted to. And then, if we had 1 extra pipe range, we'd be able to get out of Buckler's range. I think she can easily deal with the other buckler on her own, though. Just because of the fact that she could shield herself and stuff. So she should be fine. Or we could definitely hit this guy. You know what? It's worth a shot. We do extra damage to them. You know what? We're gonna do that instead. We'll leave this guy alone for a second. And then we'll find out what to do with him later. Ooh! We knocked him out of the map entirely. And got a free piece already on the ground. Okay. I'll take it. That's definitely not bad, but definitely set up the shield, though. Okay, other than that, we can blast you completely out, which is definitely what I want to do. So, blast you out. So, 1 collector done. Our piece is down there, though, so we need to go back down. Thankfully, we can grab that easily. So, really much of a way to get back up, though, that's the real thing. Well, I can dash into you, which is an option. Interesting. I'm trying to think of how to do this exactly in a way that makes it perfect for me. Because right now, there's really a couple options that work for us. I'm definitely going to say Magnet Review, and we might be able to actually jump back into that pipe there. I didn't even realize that pipe was there. So that's definitely an option as well. Well, let's definitely go for... Actually, wait a minute. He might bounce in the air. Let's go for Stink Eye, actually. Because this might actually be able to kind of trigger off of each other. As long as we get the bounce. It definitely should be a decent... Yep, that's a bounce. 100% based on that. But it didn't get him. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll have Stink Eye for later then. Well, let's definitely jump down. Make sure we grab our bananas. Just because the extra currency is always nice. Then we'll make our way in here. And these guys don't attack us, so we're safe to just walk over here. Perfectly fine without any problems. So, honestly, just walk over there and see what we do. So can they... Yeah, they can pick up multiple. Good to know. Although this shouldn't do much damage because we're super far away. Ooh, we got a crit on him though. So we get to lifesteal off of him later. Thing is he's kind of on the other side of the map now. Well, we'll just fast forward their turns because they're just going to run. They're not going to attack us, so... We're going to kind of already know what they're going to do here in a second. Okay. So, basically, bottom right of the side of the map, they literally walk to the opposite side that you're not on. So, we definitely need to keep an eye on them and make sure we follow them as much as possible if we want to do things right. But the thing is how do we get over there? Well, there's not many things we could do here. But Rabbid Cranky's definitely going to need to use Donkey Kong for full movement here in order to get over there. Since that's kind of our only option. Okay, well, trying to think how I want to do this. We can maybe stand you here. Trying to think of how this works for us. Drop you here. Kind of drop... Oh, there we go. Okay. We could definitely hit a couple of them here. That's probably our option right there. Not a bad option. Definitely going to be good. Though freezing them really doesn't do much for us, per se. But it's still not bad whatsoever. Is there a way to hit two enemies here? Not really. Not really at all. But, we can dash you. Dash through you. Is there any option to maybe dash another enemy? Nope, not at all. Okay. Well, at least we could get you down. And then we could figure out what to do with the other guy. Because, honestly, there's just one collector left if we do it this way. But yeah, dashing through bucklers is usually the best thing to do. From what I've seen throughout these like, levels and things. Only thing is what do we do here? Well, we definitely blast you into next century. That's a 100% option. That drops another collector piece. And now we just need to deal with the rest here. I'm gonna say set up Harry Eye in case he runs. And then we go for Honey Chance first. Because... well, he ended up getting stuck to the ground. That definitely works for us. And then we just drop a nice little little banana ring there. And down goes another collector. Now we just need to collect everything. Don't need to heal. We can wait till next turn. Because we don't know what the buckler is going to try. And if he does blast us, we can heal it. So, literally, nothing bad there. He didn't grab any of those pieces, though. So we're perfectly good here to grab everything here. Thing is we need to get those before anything decides to spawn. They're starting to spawn in droves now. Okay, there's no real way for me to get over there like that. We can go like this with Donkey Kong, though. I'm just trying to think of how we do it in the perfect way, though. Let's see here. Donkey Kong has a couple options. One definitely seems to be picking up you, grabbing this, moving to about... Actually, we might be able to go inside the pipe like that. Can't really grab it, but it's not a bad position, though. Definitely not a bad one. Because if we go from, like, up here-ish, we can drop Rabbid Cranky on top of one. Which actually is not bad whatsoever. Definitely a very long path for Donkey Kong to take, which I'm very surprised he could do. I don't know how this is possible, but it works. I'll definitely say that one. Just for general, his movement's kind of crazy. But there we go, we can get him now. So definitely Law Macaw him, and down he goes. So Buckler down, and now we can bounce off of things and grab everything we need. Because Rabbid Cranky can easily... Actually, you know what? Rabbid Cranky can grab all the pieces on his own. Actually, you know what? Style points for Cranky, for collecting every single one by himself, technically. Well, Donkey Kong definitely helped him there completely, but what I'm trying to say, just in general, having all of them on one character is pretty interesting. The kidnapped components, down, and for the counts. But not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Another rune for us, as well as 2,000 bananas as well. Definitely good to see. Anything else we should double check for? Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay. Looks like we can continue our path then. I was just making sure, because honestly, looking for collectibles is definitely a good thing. But it looks like we have a collectible over here, so let's make our way on over here. Looks like just bananas, though. Is that all that was? Oh no, we can go up here. And there is a puzzle piece up here. Okay, 11 to 20 of them. Still don't know what we're going to get from collecting the puzzle door and, you know, putting all the pieces in, but honestly, we'll definitely find out very soon. You know, in due time, for sure. It's just like, what exactly will be behind those treasure chests is the real thing. Looks like this takes us back to where we came from. Okay, I was just double checking. Oh, hey! That's pretty nice to see, a nice little Donkey Kong reference. I like that. Or what would be Jumpman. That's pretty cool. Well, let's take a nice closer look at it.
Run, run, jump. Ooh boy, he'll be lucky to get to 125 meters, unless he finds a hammer.
True, you're definitely going to need a hammer on that one. But normally you'd have ladders though, but this one doesn't have ladders for him to climb. Or fireballs that are chasing after him. But, pretty cool though. I love the little references and the little dialogues that we get. And once we get to the next story for the other, you know, just in general, because we are going to be doing the other Rabbids game for, you know, in full. Definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing what BeepO ends up saying in that game, because I know he's in the game, and he's going to be, you know, like he is in here. So I'm definitely wondering what we'll end up seeing. And this looks like a rune one, actually. Because look, that one's silver and that one's a brownish one. And the last time we got one from a special one like this was when it had the little fireballs next to it. Or what would, like, light up to be fireballs, is what I'm trying to mean. Interesting, okay. So that confirms that for us. What's going on over here, though? Are we following the... Well, I didn't see any arrows saying to go this way, but as long as we don't go inside that barrel there, we can be able to complete what we were doing here. Thing is what do we do exactly? It looks like we have to solve 4 different puzzles, though. For sure. Looks like we need to get this onto the green button. There is a banana thing leading to a treasure chest over here. This doesn't really look like a puzzle, though. But it might end up opening one of those little fires. The crab yard. And it did. Okay, so that one's just a hide-and-seek one. Okay, that was easy. Very, very easy. Any secret Rabbids? Nope. None over here, though. But, honestly, still pretty cool. Also, I like the banana noise when we come out of the little pipes there. But, honestly, it looks like all we need to do here is just push it like this. I think. Okay. Other than that, maybe do that again a second time to make sure that another one can go through. It looks like only 2 can go through, though, because I don't think we can make that forced to let something come out again like that. But it looks like maybe what we need to do here... Yeah, push it, like, back there. Push it back here. Go around, push it on through. And just like so, now we just need to make it to the green button now, which should be really easy, because there's nothing stopping us from doing that. But there we go. Another one done, as well as another treasure chest open. So as long as we open the treasure chest, it should light the fire. That will hopefully lead us to getting another rune, which would be really nice. But the only thing is I'm not sure if those always give runes or if... Well, the last time we opened one, it gave us one, but the thing is we've only seen one of them. Other than that, we have a pipe over here. Let's see where this leads us. This puzzle over here. Okay, what exactly are we looking at? And not really seeing the treasure chest. Unless it's up... Yep, it's up here. Okay, so... we need to press the gray button. Okay. Seems easier said than done. For sure. But maybe won't be too hard. It looks like we need to definitely push this to green. To push blue. To open up the other one. Oh, we also opened something over there as well. Definitely gonna need to remember that. Oh, wait a minute. We lost our... Huh. How do I get that back? Well, maybe... Let's go up here real quick. Let's go find where that blue thing was real quick. Because the thing is if we move that, that might have moved something. Oh, hello. There's another one down there. How do we get to that guy? See, yellow button. As well as a drop down here. Drop down takes us to here. Which requires us to press the yellow button. Oh no. We can press the red button up here. Moving that. Which might actually take us over there. Yep, there we go. Cool. Then we can grab this treasure chest right here. Grab ourselves the yellow button. Get ourselves a tropical summoner as well. Leaving us with only one of those treasure chests left to open up the final area. Not bad, not bad. Press the button over to open our path. And then head on through. Definitely seeing the puzzle unfold now, though, for sure. Thing is how do we get to that gray button now? Okay. Well, I don't know if we can get our thing back. Not really sure on that one. But we can push this here. We can, oh, here we go. We can push this here, push this back, push this to red, push this to yellow, and push it to yellow. And just like that, there's our final treasure chest. And that should open up that secret one as well. Is that Gary? Wait a minute. That tail looks like Gary from SpongeBob. I just realized that just now. But let's grab our treasure chest. Another soundtrack for Mid-Boss Melody. And just like so, we got ourselves another secret chest. And hopefully, whatever we get from this is indeed a rune. Because that will definitely confirm that for me. But I guess we'll find out here. Yep, another rune. Good. Okay. So runic chests are always going to be these. Oh, 2 of them. Oh. Okay. I was not ready for 2 of them. But I'll definitely take 2 of them. I can definitely say that one. But let's see here. Well, we can easily go for the dash damage to 70. Which is definitely worth going for. So, yep. That's for sure happening. Extra dash would also be nice, to be honest. But I'm gonna say maybe the extra HP for Rabbid Peach, just in case. Other than that, Donkey Kong is definitely kind of iffy for you, buddy. I'm gonna be honest. Dandelion Jump, I guess. And then extra HP could be nice as well. But let's go for full movement on Donkey Kong. I think being able to move as fast as possible might help out Cranky and Rabbid Kong. Or not Rabbid, or Donkey Kong. I don't know why I said Rabbid Kong. I'm so used to it just being Rabbid Kong in the main story. But, here, what do we do here? That's definitely a question and a half. Well, pipe exit range would be nice. I would like this dash, for sure. Cover damage would also be good on Rabbid Cranky, to be honest. But, that is a really good question. What I really want here. I think dropping the Stink Eye cooldown down to 2 would also be good. So now Donkey Kong and Rabbid Kong, or Rabbid Cranky, both get their abilities earlier, which can definitely come in handy. Other than that, I think we're good on weapons, aren't we? I think so. Yeah, that's already 2,000. We can maybe increase this, though. I'm thinking this lobster mobster, for sure, just because the extra damage plus the push could also be good. But foes will be boiling mad when this ill-tempered invertebrate claws its ways into the fray. Comes with a side of suffering and slice of lemon. He also has what looks to be lobster rolls up for wheels, which is pretty funny. But let's definitely grab that for the 60% push chance, because that's a crit. And crit will definitely come in handy. And we definitely need to increase this barrel bolt up to actually being able to do something again. 20% vamp chance, or we can go for Ziggy's. This looks pretty good. We're using the ink one at the current moment, so Croaker Disposer. Whether it's Monkey Minds or Monkey Shines, Winky's is always bouncing with enthusiasm, as is this officially licensed barrel bolt. Okay, honestly, we'll grab it. Plus 2 area damage as well, plus a 60% chance of blocking them from doing damage. Definitely not bad. How many of these can we get? Well, that's definitely a hamburger. Other than that, I'm not really sure about the other ones, but this one looks like a explosive barrel. If only Rabbid Peach would quit bossing everyone around, she'd probably make more friends. What? Wait a minute, I need to look at this. Oh, that says it for everybody. Wait a minute, what about her? Oh, it says it for her too. But it's a hammerhead shark, that's cool. Okay, interesting. Definitely interesting. But, now that we're done here, let's make our way on out of here. Because we're completely done with this puzzle now. Just need to find our way on out, though. That's the only thing. Only thing is where... Oh, there it is. Found it. We're close. Just wasn't sure how close we were. But off we go with our newfound loot. As well as new abilities as well. We got a lot of abilities out of that, and that was definitely... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about that puzzle over there? How do we get there? Okay, I see a pipe. How do you get down there, though? There's a barrel. Was there a barrel anywhere around here? Don't see one. Huh. Oh no, there's one. But that took us up to that one area, though. Weird. Okay, then. Interesting. Need to figure out how to get down there at some point. We'll look around for a barrel that might take us, though. It looks like this, though, over here might take us, just because it seems to go away from the current area that we're at. Which may or may not be the case, actually, because that barrel's facing back to where we came from. Huh. Okay. There's the barrel over there. But I don't really see a way... Oh no, this leads there, actually. Wait a minute, I just realized that. Because you go in from... No, wait, no, you go in from this side, and it should shoot you the way that you came. Okay, weird. What are we doing here, though? Looks like we're trying to get the gray button here. Only thing is how do you get it there is the real question. Well, it looks like maybe going here might be our option. Go over here. Looks like we can maybe potentially push this block as well. The only thing is where would we want it? It looks like we need to hit a blue button down, which we obviously have this one over here. Which I see an option of maybe doing something along the lines of... Huh. Yeah, like here-ish? No. I thought we were closer to that side there. Oops. It looks like what we can do, though, is definitely push this over here. Push this up against the wall. Push this down. Push this up. Push this down. Push this back over on top of the green. Grab ourselves the treasure chest over here. Actually, wait a minute. You need to hit yellow as well, it looks like, in order to do that one. Okay, well, that doesn't work like that. But that doesn't mean that doesn't work at all. It just means that we need to find out a way to get it over there is the real question. Huh. Interesting puzzle for sure. Definitely an interesting puzzle. It looks like maybe making our way over here might be our option, though, because of the red buttons. So, that'll get us up here at least. Then what we can do is maybe... Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Push this over here. Get this back over here for a second. Push this down. We're getting closer. Only thing is... Yeah, I see it right there. Push it over here. Push it on up. Push it to the right. Or left, or yeah, to the right. Push that down. There we go. Finally got that one down. Okay. Other than that, getting back to that button there is a little bit harder than it looks. But the thing is it looks like... Actually, wait, no, a minute. We need to make our way to green and yellow, actually. So, we can't move one of them for the rest of this, based on that. Thing is it's easy to get to green. Again. Or it should be, based on how we did it before. The thing is we had two boxes last time to do it. But we should be able to do it like this. Because all we need to do is really... Actually, wait a minute, we can't do it like that, actually. It looks like, yeah, we gotta start it from this side. Which is gonna be a little different, but... It should work, I think. Yeah, this is weird, wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, how do you actually get back there? I can get to yellow pretty easily. Like that. Only thing is green's a little bit more of a problem. Based on positioning. So, press blue. We can't leave it like that, though. Which is a little unfortunate. Red really doesn't help us here, though. Not at all. Just because of everything. But because now that's open... We can't drop directly on green, though. That's the weird thing. Just because of the positioning of this, because we need this blue here to be up. But the only way to get over... Wait, no, wait a minute. There is a way. I see it now. I had to look a little bit closer at it. I'm trying to do this without, like, looking at the full puzzle at, like, all angles, but there is a way of doing this. I see it right now. We gotta do it like this. Push this all the way over. Push this all the way through. Press the blue now. And then push our clover in. There we go. I tried to do it without looking at the whole thing. And, well, it looked like you did need to actually do that to do that one. Another little music disc, though. Jungle Jingle. Huh. Okay. Cool. We'll take a Jungle Jingle indeed, I guess. But does this... Okay, it does take us over to the secret area. Or, not secret, but it looked like it was a secret area for a second, to be honest. Based on how it looked. Oh no, this takes us to another area. Okay. A lot of exploration here. Just to get over to... Hopefully... Yep, there we go. Puzzle piece. I just want to make sure we grab that. Because we've been pretty good on doing all the puzzles for this adventure. Because there's no reason for us not to do them in this adventure. Just because of the fact that, well, it's a little bit... It's obviously a shorter adventure than Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle normally is. So I don't mind doing some of these puzzles for you guys. Jungle pallets. And jump onto the barrel. And off we go. Let's get back to the main adventure here. Oh, something going on. Oh, some bananas. Oh, there's rabbits.
Well, it's nice to see them cooperating, even though they're going to get potassium poisoning.
Yeah, probably if you eat too many bananas. But, honestly, I think rabbits are immune to stuff like that, to be honest. Also, we're in a whole new area now. Also, what's this place actually called? Oh, just called Jungle. Okay. Well, I think, Rabbid Kong's Runic, lair would definitely be better. But, what's going on with this statue?
The statue is entitled The Coronation of Wahanana. Motti. Moments after the coronation, the peel was thrown on the ground and the tribal chief slipped on it, plunging the island into a 1,000-year war.
Huh. Okay then. Interesting. But they haven't been around here for 1,000 years, so that don't make sense. But honestly, everything to do with the rabbits don't make any sense, to be honest. But that's one of the good things about them, to be completely fair. But off we go into 3-3, which we'll definitely do at least one last level before we end off today's episode, since we did a lot of puzzles today, which is not a bad thing, but definitely wasn't expecting as many puzzles as we had, for sure. But let's see here. Definitely stopping smugglers, though.
All smugglers. They're bringing bad bananas home to their home base. Obviously, Rabbid Kong is getting nervous. He's gathering as many bad bananas to him as he can.
Yeah, he's definitely getting a little nervous with us getting closer and closer to him. And his henchmen aren't really having much of a chance against us, or technically hostile takeover henchmen, but still, they're still his allies at the same time. But let's see here. Got 2 smugglers, 2 smugglers, and 2 smugglers, all in their own lanes. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, obviously grab you. Take you on over here. Actually, wait a minute. Can we jump off you first, actually? This might be better if I just jump off you first. And then figure out from there. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll definitely try that. Let's do it like that. Oh, and we honeyed one of them, too. That's actually really good. And then what I can do is instead of attacking these guys, we put these ones to sleep. And then leave them alone. Because then they won't move for a bit. So at least they have a little bit of damage in them. And I thought I saw summoners. Yeah, I thought so. So we need to be careful about them as well. But as long as we go to, like, right over here-ish... Actually, wait a minute. Can I go... Yeah, I can go over to the right a little bit more. Okay. I might try and throw you... Nope, can't do that. It was worth a shot. Definitely worth a shot. Can I kind of, like, do something like this? Trying to see if we can get over to the summoner at the same time. Doesn't look like it. But that doesn't mean that we can't do it the way that this might work in our favor. What can we do? Looks like maybe what I can do is maybe jump like this. Get into a position like here-ish. Yep, there we go. That definitely works. Drop them right on top of them. That sounds perfect. Yeah, do it like that then. That's perfect. Definitely a very long little path to take, but it ended up working for us because now Donkey Kong's on top of these guys because he's going to go smack it around in a second. Those guys are now honeyed, which is perfect for us. Those guys on the other side are completely asleep, so we can easily walk forward and get into position where things are perfect for us now. If I were to send in my thing, do we hit both of them? I'm not really sure. I'm going to try sending in my sentry, though, first, before we do anything. Well, we can move him, actually. We might be able to do it this way. Although I want them to come to me, though. That's the only problem. Well, maybe Hairy Eye, actually. You know what? Do Hairy Eye instead. We could leave the other guy for a second. And then we could bring them closer. You know what? Try that. 60% chance, which we ended up getting. We'll definitely take that. Smack you, both of you in the air. I did not expect that to work the way that it did, but it did. Then we can just get rid of one of you, actually, if we really wanted to. Which is probably worth it. You know what? Just blast them. Get rid of the one with more HP. And just like that, another one, or one of the smugglers already down. Now we just start dealing with this side. Ooh. It's better to... Well, both of them end up getting hit anyways. Let's see what this does. Might crit. He's not going to move anyways, so we get rid of one of them. Summoner gets smacked as well, so ended up being pretty good. Doesn't look like we need to shield with you, so I think we could just end turn and see what happens. The other smugglers are going to start moving here in a second, but this guy's running. He is running. Does this bounce us? Hopefully. Nope, it did. Oof. Don't spawn me. Okay, thank you. I was really worried it was going to spawn me on the other side. Okay, there was a summoner over there, though. But hopefully that's not a problem for us. Because he's going to wait a whole turn. And he has to wait a whole turn as well. So... could be bad, could be good. It really depends. We get hit with 21 damage. Not the worst case scenario. We can easily blast the other guy. And let Donkey Kong kind of do what he's doing. Which may actually be our better option here. So let's try and just get rid of the smuggler. Or actually, wait a minute. Ooh. We could go for both of them, actually. What else can we do here? We can blast you, but we can also set up Stink Eye first. And then we can get full movement later, which may actually be better. Let's try it. Let's try going for Grim Peeper here. He's going to run forward, which is exactly what we want, because he's coming closer to us, so we do even more damage. Down goes another smuggler. The other guy's trying to start something up, which we can't really get to him, unfortunately. We could throw our banana at you, which may end up being a good thing. Or we can try and make our way over there, which may actually be better, because we do a little bit... No, actually we don't need to, because our Buckler Knuckler really doesn't do enough damage to knock out the other guy. Well, let's see here. Let's send this on through, I think. And figure out from there, maybe. Because as long as we figure out what they're doing first, I think that's what will end up being a better situation. Okay, they're going to end up coming, though. Thankfully, they don't do too much damage, so we'll be perfectly fine, even if they smack me. Oh, we still have Stink Eye. I thought we were out of that, but apparently we were still good. Okay, one down. Good. Now we just need to deal with the others. We go through. Jump over here. We definitely blast you in the next century. That's for sure. There's no way you're getting away with that one. I'm gonna be honest there, buddy. Not happening. Down you go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, what we do now, definitely grab Cranky. We can either jump through the pipe or we can jump over and get a little bit closer for Donkey Kong, which probably would end up being better. Because then we can definitely deal with the other guy a little bit simpler. Because as long as Donkey Kong, you know, is close enough, we should be perfectly fine to do what we're doing. Okay, not bad. Throw our banana, and down goes the final smuggler. Nice try, but gotta try harder than that. Your little summoners didn't have enough time to summon their enemies. I'm surprised they're not one-turn summons, though, because they easily could have. But I'm trying to think of what they actually summon, though. That's what I'm more worried about, because they can summon some really nasty things if they really wanted to. But down goes another level. Supply drop done. And honestly, pretty simple and easy, once we got the hang of it, for sure. But down they go for sure, though. That was definitely a nice try from them. Oh, something... Where is it? Over here? Yep, over here. Little Rabbid. One positive thing to come out of this is the Rabbid's love of bananas. Wait until they see my bananas Foster Cinnamon French Toast Caramel Smoothie recipe. Ho ho ho. How do you know if it's any good, buddy? You can't eat. But, sure. Definitely sure on that one. We'll trust the robot's sense of taste. Sure. Ooh, hello. Leaning tower of, blocks over here. Oh, we need to match it. Okay, I see it. So, we want this to be on the bottom, it looks like. Oh, no, wait. No. We want this at top, actually. Because look how it is. It's like that. Since it's sideways. And the top of the cloud would be to its right, so we need to make it look like that. And then blue needs to be under... Oh no, it needs to be above it. Where green is. Like that. But it looks like we need to drop this by here. And then drop green to about here. As well as blue. Because yellow's all the way pushed out like this. And then this one's right below yellow, like that. Oh, wait a minute. No. We need to push blue and green down by one. Oops. I didn't realize that was completely off like that. And then if we do this like this, this should be the answer. There we go. I didn't realize that the yellow wasn't even on the blue like that. It looks like it is, but it's actually not. Nice try, though. I noticed it got me, though. But the thing is, we fixed it right away. Jungle Joust, and not bad. We'll take some more little music discs and stuff like that. But with that being said, I think this is where we're going to end off today's episode. Since, apparently, there's only 5 levels in World 3. So, we're basically almost on top of what would be the boss, and... Well, the only boss I can think of is Rabbid Kong at this point, unless there's another one of the shark bosses like Side-Eye and Fin, but I'm not really sure. But, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, it always is. And in the next episode, we will be continuing our journey into Rabbid Kong's Runic lair, and figuring out further what's really going on with everything to do with Rabbid Kong. And while hopefully finding our way to... hopefully returning back to the regular world, where everyone's supposed to be, and hopefully returning everybody back to where they're supposed to be, because Rabbid Kong shouldn't be here. Well, Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong got sent here when the journey first started, back when we were doing the original story for Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And, well, this dimension really shouldn't even be existing in first place. But poor Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong and all the Rabbids that were sent here have been stuck here ever since. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.